All the glory, all the praise goes to the highest Yahweh, the revolutionary Messiah, Yahweh ben Yahweh, the 7 white angels, and the 40 million sign angels. Barakatah, hallelujah. King YAH'S Vessel, aka YAH'S Vessel, on the so-called Tuesday, July 26, 2022. And before we get started, hold on. Before we get started, I had to restart this show and stuff like that, and had to restart the show because yesterday y'all couldn't hardly hear. Last night y'all couldn't hardly hear me. It's like I was dozing off. Yeah, it looked like and it was slowing down. Like y'all couldn't hear me for a few minutes. I couldn't hear me for the rest of the show, so I had delayed that show. But now I'm doing it back over again. So all the glory, all the praise go to Yahweh and stuff. Let me know if you can hear me. Today this scripture again for last night called the Book of the Apocrypha, not the King James version, the Book of the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, the whole chapter 13. We just doing a restart, and I got better headphones this time. I got my other headphones and stuff this time. So yeah, I did a poetry earlier on allpoetry.com under King YAH'S Vessel. It's called Love is Death, and that scripture too. That's also in the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 41. Go read that for yourself. Ecclesiasticus chapter 41. It talks about love love means death. When the Most High Yahweh say, "Oh death," but we going to chapter 13 today. So yeah. You know, they got this stupid game going on, and I hope that train don't run right now. Yeah, I did that. Love is Death. Go check that on all poetry, and shout out to my Instagrammers that see my little clips and stuff, and follow me and give me props and showing love, and I'm showing love back to them. Shout out to the Instagrammers and stuff like that. What's going on right now is nothing new, and I don't want to bring too much stuff up that's old news and stuff. So yeah, I'm here. We live. I had to do a live again. I know y'all can hear me better now and stuff. Y'all can hear me better now. I was saying yesterday when it got skipped through and stuff. Like we talked about black folks. I mean, can't no so-called Gentile man teach Judah. Like the so-called Puerto Ricans can't teach Judah. Puerto Rican men, let's get it correctly. The so-called Puerto Rican men can't teach Judah. The so-called Caucasian white man can't teach Judah. The so-called African man can't teach Judah. So-called Haitian man can't teach Judah. So-called Chinese Asian man can't teach Judah. The so-called Jewish synagogue, the bastard children, the bloodsuckers, can't. The Kazakhs, the Azanakis, the Zionists, the rabbis, the Polish, the Turkish, the Irish, they can't teach Judah. They can't teach the so-called black people, individuals and stuff. Only black people gonna teach black people. Judah gonna teach Judah. Hebrews gonna teach Hebrews. Israelites gonna teach Israelites and stuff. And the rest of y'all are Gentiles except the Kazakhs. They're not Gentiles. They like I said, rabbis, Zionists and stuff. They the seed of Satan's children, and they all make going to the brimstone. So I don't want to mention them too long. The bloodsuckers, by the way. Yeah, so get that correct and stuff. I did that on part 10. Let's get it correct at part 10. That's on allpoetry.com, and type King YAH'S Vessel on the search engine. You'll read my poetry. It's called Let's Get It Correct part 10. But today I did a topic called Love is Death. Go check that out. we getting it popping right now. And I was saying yesterday before it got really cut off and stuff. The reason why I did that post yesterday saying good rising is because I don't say. Let me repeat it again. Let me reiterate again. The reason why I don't say I say good rising yesterday. That was yesterday and stuff. That was yesterday. I say good rising because that's what it really means. And I don't say good morning for real because good morning represents Satan. Oh, Lucifer, the morning star. That's in the book of Isaiah. That's why I don't say good morning. I say good rising or boogie dog. Bokertov. Boogie dog. Or I say good rising and stuff. I did that on Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah. I was on my way to do taking care of some business and stuff. So yeah, we're getting it popping around here. Okay, yeah, that's all that good morning stuff. That's why I said good rising. And don't get it too often. Don't think I'm gonna do that often. Yeah. This is my 58th episode of the YAH'S Vessel Podcast Show and stuff. And we talk about some things before we do the scriptures. I don't want to go just straight scriptures because you ain't gonna understand it. And it might be a longer show today than it was last when I did the topic called No Reparations. Go check that show. The last show I did called No Reparations. It's on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeart, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Twitter. Let me see. It should be on SoundCloud. It's on Dizzy, Podchaser, Channel, and Jupiter. So it's all on the podcast radio that plays on independent radio or radio period. But because I'm not owned by corporate America, right? Corporate America don't pay me a dime, and corporate America don't got a remote control on my back. So yeah, I know y'all can hear me better now, and yeah, shout out to the 1/3 of Hebrews, the 1/3 of Israelites, and the 10% of Gentiles are all ethnicity, whether you're so-called Caucasian, so-called Arab, and I forgot Arab. The so-called Arab man can't teach Judah as well, and the so-called Muslim people can't teach Judah, and the so-called Islamic people can't teach Judah. They say the so-called Islamic man cannot teach Judah, the so-called Arab man can't teach Judah, and the so-called Muslim men can't teach Judah. Once again, only Judah can teach Judah, Hebrews gonna teach Hebrews, and Israelites gonna teach Israelites. So-called Judah, not Jewish. Let's get that correctly. Yeah. What I about to say something else. Yeah, I was saying. I forgot what I was finna say. I forgot what I said already. Damn. I forgot what the hell I was saying. All damn ready. Ain't that something? Ain't that damn something? I be forgetting all damn ready. I forgot already. Damn. I knew that damn train was coming. Do that train. Oh yeah, I was saying about the Gentiles. I was saying shout out to 1/3 of Hebrews and 1/3 of Israelites and 10% of Gentiles, all the list of whether 5% so-called Asian individuals, 10% so-called Hispanic individuals, whether you're 10% of Arab individuals. individuals, where you're 10% of aging individuals. I mean 5% not aging. I said 5% of them aging people. 5% aging people. 5% aging people. 10% of Arab, 10% of Haitian people, 10% of African people, and 10% of Hispanic people, 10% of Puerto Rican people, and yeah, we got it all right. Shout out to y'all, whether you believe in the Most High or you don't. If you don't, you better learn, you better start to, because you still believe in that G-O-D and J-C. I don't preach that here. I know you might got a sincere heart, but don't come in saying no damn blood of Jesus Christ or no damn G-O-D. Because spell dog backwards means dogma, appreciation, dogma. It's spelled dog backwards, appreciation, dogma. And J-C, Jesus Christ, stands for Jesus Christ. I'm talking about that pale skin, blue eye thing, Caesar Borgia. We ain't gonna get into detail about that. You can go get my book now. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're new to the podcast, I'm an independent, successful author of 3 books and an ebook. It's called hold on. My first book called Change the Truth into Reality. My first book is $5 to $10 on every book site available online. Buy it online. Purchase my first book called Change the Truth into Reality. I talk about all kind of things into one book. In that one particular book, it's got 50 pages in that. My second book is called My Life as a Sinner Unto the Right Path. There's 100 pages on there. That's on Lulu.com and Amazon.com, and I think it's $40 on down to $50 for that book. So it was $20, but I had to remake the book to paperback. I had it on hard copy, then I had to do it on redo it with a paperback and stuff. My ebook is called The Holy Bible Given to the West. My ebook is just on Lulu.com. LULU.com. That's only $30, and it's really called The Holy Book Given to the West. It got all type of information in there, and my second book as well. And let's talk about my last book, what I did 2021, called The Tables Has Turned. That's $54 and $47. Some 55, some might be 60 and stuff. But it's all nationwide, worldwide, on every bookstore as well. It's on every bookstore as well. You can purchase that in every bookstore online. Your Barnes and Noble, your Targets, your bookshop, and your thrift books, and you can buy it overseas too. You gotta find the site. It's on BOL.com, blog.com. And one I'm on Bookus.com is BOKUS.com and stuff. That's in Sweden. The other one's in Dutch, and the other ones is I think there's one of them in Turkish, one of them in South Africa, one of them in I said Switzerland, then yeah, Switzerland, Sweden, and one of them is in and I know some is in China and Hong Kong and stuff, and South Korea and stuff like that. You can purchase every book online, and I don't think nobody know this, or some people do know it, but I had went viral on my poetry independently on allpoetry.com, because I was talking about these old preachers and stuff. Which I get to them with the scriptures and stuff. But yeah, one of the preachers that, let's say he do the miracle water. Let's put it that way. He been exposed since the 80s, but we're gonna get to that. We're going to get to that now. We're gonna let's see. We got that out the way. Yeah, I might start going back doing shows by 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Like going back doing the 15-minute shows. Yeah, it all depends. Probably by the beginning of the month, beginning of August and stuff. Yeah, by the beginning of August and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna do just 15-minute shows. I see y'all like the longer shows for real. Yeah, I like when I go live, but y'all don't like when I go pre-record. But some don't like when I go pre-recorded. Yeah, pre-record got a lot of information too and stuff. And this show gonna be a little longer today. It might be a little longer today. Gonna be a little longer today. And we're gonna make it. Yeah, I wanted to warm the show up, talk about some things before we do the scriptures. I don't like to just stick to the topic. I did when I was on Facebook. I like to stick to the topic. But now, some things be short. It be so short to talk about. I don't need to be sticking to the topic. If the title or the topic or the subject gonna be short and stuff like that. We got a 26th chapter of the Apocrypha, the whole chapter 13, and I know certain parts they talking about they still wearing the masks and all that shit. Some of them need to leave that damn mask on. They look good with the mask on. Some people just look ugly and ridiculous. I ain't saying I'm the finest thing in the world. Now, I might be ugly to some people. I might be an ugly son of a bitch to some people. And I noticed. I have a lot of the youth listen to me and stuff. The youth between the age 12 to 18 listen to me and stuff. Especially on my poetry. And some of them listen to the radio too. And I have some of the 20 to 30-year-olds listen to it, the middle age listen to me. And the older people, like in their 50s and 60s and 70s. And some of them single mamas listen to me and stuff. And some of them single dads listen to me and stuff. Some of them got a bunch of kids listen to me. Some of them that are married listen to me. And some of them don't have kids listen to me and stuff. Yeah, but congratulations to y'all tuning into the show. This ain't my first show. I did 57 shows. This is the 58th show of the YAH'S Vessel Podcast. So go check all my 57 shows out, except one, because the first one was just a test on the show. I know people like the radio, the show I did. This walk is a tightrope. They like that one, and they like the spiritual and humbleness, and they liked it that so I did a few Deuteronomy 28 and stuff, and on down. All my shows are good. All my shows are positive. It might sound negative, but it's all positive and all spiritual and real truth and common sense, and a lot of biblical. And I did a couple of scripture shows. I did, like I said, the whole Deuteronomy 28, the redo this day. first I did on my poetry 2 years ago. I had to start back over and do it back over again and understand it back over again. I understand it, but I want to break it down even more to the core and stuff. I did the whole Jeremiah 23, exposing your favorite pastor and your favorite activist. We ain't gonna mention him today, but I'm gonna mention the pastors and stuff today in the scriptures. Let's see. I did Timothy, I did precept in 2 Timothy verse 3 through 1 through 5, I believe, 1 through 6, I believe, and I did precept on 1 Corinthians chapter 14, chapter 11, Psalm chapter 11, Psalm chapter 14, with the topic called "What is Self-Love." I did the scriptures on that too, and I did Leviticus chapter 20 verse 10 with a man sleeping with another man wife. That's on. You gotta watch. Ain't no such thing as cheating in relationships. No such thing as cheating in relationships. They definitely like that. They need to like the one I did with the habits, smoking and drinking, and being fat. You a loser. Need to check that out. Some of them need to check that out too. And yeah. Some about myself, but it was all positive and spiritual. And energy and stuff. Good energy and bad energy. High testosterone versus low testosterone. High testosterone, you just frustrated, and then you aggressive and stuff. I think I'm that way a little. I'm that way. And but yeah, high testosterone, you get a lot of sex or whatever. But low testosterone, you don't get sex or enough sex and stuff. Low testosterone. And high energy, low energy. I think I got a high energy. I don't have a low energy. Some people do. Let's see. Good energy and bad energy. I have good energy. I don't have no bad energy. I have good vibes, not bad vibes. What is good vibes? What is bad vibes? Cause a lot of people saying that word too damn much. I explained that on my poetry too. Go check that out. What is good vibes on all poetry on the King YAH'S Vessel. Yeah, cause I want to do this show tonight and stuff. Tonight. 22 minutes in already. Yeah, I know you can hear me better now. Yeah, it's been broadcasting live in North Carolina. Yep. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster for me and stuff. Been a roller coaster, and I'm trying to work on get my website back up and stuff like that. And I had a website called oneway.com. I just had to take it out because I was behind on some things and stuff. And I was about to do a poetry book, but I thought they were paying. They want you to do the book and put it out yourself. I ain't want to do that. They got to pay. I thought they were gonna pay me to do this poetry, do a poetry book, do 20 books. I said, they want me to put it out myself. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get paid to do poetry or writing and stuff. That's why cause I already wrote books. Well, I want to write poetry for, and I write books. I already wrote about 3 books and an ebook, and plus I already doing poetry on all poetry for free. Now I'm doing that for free, and I'm doing this radio show for free, but I pay for the shit so it can be, because people download and stuff. You get it fast when you download and pay for it, which I'm glad I'm paying for it and stuff instead of wanting everything for free. Cause nothing in the world is really free. You gotta differentiate the word free to a certain degree. Let's put it that way. To a certain degree. Yeah. Yeah, I got cut out last night. Damn Satan. That damn Satan. He's something else. We probably gonna do scriptures like almost 5 minutes. Ain't got no music because I'm not a fan of doing music like that. Cause I don't know how to rap or sing or none of that stuff. I suck at that. Yeah. We moving on up. Moving on up. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna get to the scriptures in a minute. We're gonna get to the scriptures. Don't you worry. We're gonna get to the scriptures. 26 minutes into it. Let's talk about something a little bit more. Yeah, just show brother love and don't bicker towards each other. I wanted to say this. Yeah, support each other. Y'all doing a little entrepreneur business. Support each other as Judah as one. Cause we good at something. As trendsetters, we set the motherfucker out. And I said it the other day on my reparations topic. No reparations and stuff. Quit begging. Oh, did you heard of that little kid was with these so-called Caucasian people. He was with his white friend, and they was hanging out. Then all of a sudden, the boy was missing. All of a sudden, he was missing, and they pretty much did the Emmett Till on him. Beat him to death with an axe and stuff. He must have was in the South or Louisiana or something like that. Later, we're talking about on the video. Go to Instagram, you'll figure that out. The boy was missing. All of a sudden, the body was showing like it was Emmett Till, because when Emmett Till got killed and stuff, they beat him to death with an axe. And shot him with a 12 gauge in the head. Beat him to death. You should have seen that body in the coffin. Mama was strong, but she only thing she was wrong about messing with the NAACP and stuff. And then the white guy that did it, the white guy died. He got sick a year later. The other guy died. The other guy died back in the 80s, and then the lady that said Emmett Till had whispered in her ear she lied and stuff. Her name was Carolyn Bryant. Her husband's name was Brian, and the other guy name was J.W. Midgela, whatever the hell it was. Yeah, damn shit, no damage, man. The hell? Taking money out my goddamn. Hold on. I can't for that shit. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Yeah, hold on. for a second. Hey, I had to do this in the middle of my damn show. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Yeah, when Emmett Till had died, they had beat him to death with an axe in the head, and then the guy laying there, Brian, the wife, the one lied, said Emmett Till and whispered in her ear. Her name was Carolyn Bryant, and the other guy that was involved, his name was J.W. Miller. I think the Bryant dude died first, then the Miller died. Now the Miller dude died back in the 80s. Yeah, the Miller dude died in the 80s. Yeah, he hold on, my bad. I ain't want this stuff happening while I'm doing something. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, yeah. There ain't gonna be no justice with that lady that lied on Emmett Till. That lady, I think that lady's still alive to this day. That lady lies to this day. Ain't gonna be no justice for that damn lady. Nah, you can forget that. And after that, my damn. Hope I don't get cut off. I hate when this happen. Then yeah, gotta keep begging for justice. Justice not gonna happen. That's not gonna never happen. Gotta keep begging for justice. No justice, no peace. It's y'all say that, but y'all want justice still. Ain't gonna be no justice in this fake country, this wicked country. Yeah, I put it down my damn scriptures. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm on. Okay. Uh, yeah, okay. Okay. Dang. I didn't want that to happen, but anyway, yeah, let's yeah, ain't no justice in this wicked place called Babylon the bitch, America and stuff. So with that being said, we gonna get to the scriptures. I probably went to the scriptures in the 30-minute mark, but let's talk a little bit more. Talk a little bit more. Do it in the 40-minute mark. Let's talk a little bit more. Like I was saying, yeah, you see what it did to Emmett and you think America love you so-called black people? Think again. Nobody loves you. Stop with all that love stuff. With all that love talk. Ain't no love. All we gotta love everybody. Stop that bullshit. Stop it. The Yahweh only love those who loves Him. He don't love everybody. He don't love the world. He's not gonna save the world. If you can't hearken to that, you can't answer that. I mean, you can't accept that. Have a thick skin. So we're not holding your hand. I'm not holding your hand. I ain't finna hold your damn hand. I chopped them motherfuckers out with my damn machete. Uh-huh. In the universe, if you're about the word of the Most High, the universe will protect you. The universe will give you what you need. You don't believe in it, you don't have no faith in it, you don't have no faith in the Most High because you love that money too much. You love the world. You want that bad. You think everything revolves around money. And we're going to talk about that in the scriptures within 60 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, to take care of some. So we are live and yeah, yeah, we're gonna get it together and let's do the scriptures and get your books out there, book of the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus, the whole chapter 13. I'm gonna read the whole chapter 13. We're gonna get to it in 3 seconds. Okay, let's get to it. Hold on. Come on. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Okay, here we go. Ecclesiastes chapter 13, verse 1. He that touches pitch means he means your got that lower pitch in your ear, them frequencies and stuff. That's the Most High plucking you. That's the Most High plucking you and stuff. He plucking you and saying He hear your prayers and He hear you in your telepathy by praying and fasting and stuff. That's how the Most High connects with you in the spirit. He pluck you. That low frequency pitch and stuff. I had that the other day and stuff. Let's continue. Shall be defined therewith, and he that had fellowship with a proud man shall be likened unto him. Shall be likened unto him. Hold on. good. Yeah, that means he's working with you. He's the universe. He's protecting with the universe and a third party. So yeah, let's go to verse 2. Burden not theirself about the power. That means don't act just because you in this truth, real truth. You think you got power. You think you beneath. Well, we are beneath the Gentiles. They beneath us. So they think that we beneath them, but they beneath us. So let's go. Continue. Why do live and have no fellowship with one that is mighty? You don't have fellowship with the Most High Yahweh. All you talk about is gospel and drama and bullshit. Let's continue. And the richer than their self. Oh, the bad. It's all about getting that money. You want to make deals with P Diddy. You want to make deals with Jermaine Dupri, Gay Z, Dame Dash. You want to make deals with T-Pain, Timberland and stuff. The sellouts, the soul sellers. Let's continue. For how agreed the cattle and the earth got pot together. The rich and the poor are living in this so-called place called Earth, which is the planets, because then the planets and stuff. That's what they're basically saying. That was the question they asked. And for if the one be smuggled against the other, it shall be broken. Oh, they gonna be broken now. Right now you think the poor's broken and stuff, but the rich going down too, and there's no forgiveness for the rich. The Most High will never forgive them. They're just as bad as the designers, the rabbis and stuff. They're just as bad. That's verse 2. I read verse 1, verse 2 in Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, the book of the Apocrypha. Read along. You're reading along. You're not. Okay, hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Dang. I think I'm having some quite a day today. I'm having some quite a day today. Forgive me. Let's go to verse 1, verse 2. Let's go to verse 3. The rich man had done wrong, and yet he threatened withal. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also. That means you supposed to look out for the poor. Instead, you look down on the poor, rich men, your pastors, your preachers. Yeah, your pastor and preacher. And speaking of them, we're gonna go to let's go to verse 4. You should help the poor. You should hold on before I go to verse 4. You should help the poor. You should help the poor. Instead of looking down on them, you down. Yeah, that's beneath you. And let's go to verse 4 for you wicked move to the pastors. Verse 4. If thou be his prophet, yeah, you're using him as a prophet. Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Jamal Bryant, Joyce Myers, Paula White, Kenna Copeland, Gloria Copeland, Kernan Thomas. The list goes on. Mr. Miracle Water himself, Peter Popoff, the one I was talking about earlier. I exposed them and they had my shit went viral independently. Talked about he's a fake healer. He is a fake healer. He's a fake healer, and he uses white for televangelist radios and stuff as a peon, and plus he's a molester. Did you know that? Peter Popoff, he's a molester. Well, we can't say that because they too sensitive. Yeah, he part of that human trafficking shit too. He part of that damn rituals too. So the rest of them. Let's continue. Hold on, let's continue. If those that he profit out of it, you gotta just explain that. He will use thee. He use you as a bait, a profit, so he can make a profit out of it. That's why when black people had their own business and stuff, and doing their own thing with the community, here comes so-called Caucasians try to ruin everything. And that's why they destroyed your shit. And I was gonna say they did it back in the 20s, but you gotta get my ebook for that one called The Holy Bible Given to the West. Only $30 on Lulu.com. Go to the search engine and type YAH'S Vessel, and you'll see the book. The ebook for $30. Yeah, and that's why they want you to shop at their stores and make them rich and make them profit. When so-called Caucasian people adopt black kids, they don't love black kids. They only do that shit to make a profit out of it. They think you're talented because they know they ain't got no history and they ain't got no talent. Most of the Gentiles ain't got no talent anyway. It ain't just Caucasian folks. It's all ethnicity besides so-called black people, the Hebrews, the Israelites, and stuff. That's what they were scared to tell you back in the 60s. That what you are, a Hebrew and an Israelite. Not Hebrew Israelite. You are one. We all Hebrews. If we so-called black individuals, we all Hebrews. But some of us may be Israelites. It's a bloodline thing. It's a royal seed. Let's get to okay. Let's read. Okay. Hold on. But if thou have nothing, if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. That means he gonna favor you. That the people that don't have that, like people sleeping in shelters, sleeping in tents, sleeping outside, abandoned buildings or grass and stuff. If you don't have that, he will favor you. If you believe in the covenant of Judah and stuff. Of Judah and stuff. Judah and stuff. Now let's go to verse 5 with the book of the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus chapter 13 verse 5. If thou have anything, he will live. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. That means he'll live with his materialism things, and she will live with her materialism thing because they think it's all about materialism. And that's what that is plain. And let's continue. Yeah, he will make thee bare and will not be sore for you. That means people that barely got anything don't care about material things. And I'm one of them, by the way. I don't care about material things like that because it could be replaced. Let's go to verse 6. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee. That means he try to use you at his job. They try to use you at your job to deceive you. Like, you're going to make all this money, but you make a minimum wage. And smelled upon thee and put thee in hope. Put them, like try to give them hope, like they gonna look out for you, but they're not looking out for you and stuff. They're not looking out for you. Let's continue. He will speak thee fair and say, what wanted thou? What wanted is thou? he wondering why I can't make it, why I can't pay my bills and stuff. Because you rely on that job all your life. That one job you did for 20, 30 years. It's just in general, not talking about specific person. So calm your butt down. Let's go to verse 7. Well, I already answered that question. Okay. Let's go to verse 7. And he will shame thee by his by his measure, until he have drawn thee right, drawing thee twice or thrice. Twice mean 2 times, twice mean 3 times. Like Simon Peter denied the most Yahweh's son, Yahweh being Yahweh, 3 times. Thrice mean 3 times. Let's continue. And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn. The Most High gonna have the last laugh. And afterwards, when he see thee, he will forsake thee and shake his hand at thee. So the Most High always had the last laugh. He favored those of 1/3 and the 10% of Gentiles. Well, 1/3 and 10%. You get what I'm saying? He will favor you, and he'll shake his head. He said, "Good, you did your job." Just like me, when the Most High tell me, "YAH'S Vessel, you did a good job." When that one day hits, because the Most High, if he ever decide to speak to us again, he gonna say that because we're doing the works to the end. Did you get it? Hold on for a second before we go to verse 8. Okay. Let's go to verse 8. We're in Ecclesiasticus, the book of the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13, verse 8. Beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in the little. Do not be deceived by these false preachers, false pastors, these false evangelists, false these false rappers and singers and gospel people and stuff, like Kirk Franklin. He never tell the truth about any damn thing. Yolanda Adams, she ain't that cute. Juanita Browner, a Jezebel liar. Yeah, don't defend the little ones, but I'm not here to defend the little ones that listen to my shows. They just come out raw, rugged and rough, but take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, let's go to verse 9. If thou be in unit of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more will be he iniquity thee. Oh, iniquity. Okay. That means the mighty man, like, which is the chief captain, which is what you're talking about, the evildoers. It's talking about the 3% bankers. Talking about the 3% bankers. Which is all the Rothschilds and the Bilderbergs. They're so greedy, they don't want to die. And the old boy tried to do his best to stay alive. I already mentioned him before, so I ain't gonna mention him about the transplant, the liver and stuff, with the organs and shit like that, to stay alive. I mentioned him a few times. So he the same guy said, if you want to tell the real truth, put it in the book. And that's true. Put it in the book. Just like if you want to tell so-called black individuals, the real truth, put it in the book, like I did, to change the truth into reality. My life is a sinner unto the right path. let's reiterate again. I told the real truth about the so-called black individual in a book called "Change the Truth into Reality." My life as a sinner unto the right path. The Holy Bible given to the West, and the tables has turned. All three of my books and ebooks. Because you want to tell the truth about so-called black individuals, good or bad, whether it's positive or negative, put it in the book. Put it in the book. Let's see. Let's go to verse 10. Verse 10. Hold on. Yeah. I read that whole thing already. Let's go to verse 10. Let's go to verse 10. Press thee not upon him, ye let though be put back, stand out, far off, that though be forgotten. That means he's talking about the so-called synagogues, so-called Jewish people. He said they'd be forgotten. They'd be forgotten in the brimstone. They won't be thought about again. So like the entertainers, they'll be put back. They'll stand not far off, and they'll be forgiven. They'll be forgotten. They'll be forgotten. And also, it's twofold. If we did the work to the end, we will never be forgotten. We'll never be forgotten. I think the scripture said in another part of Ecclesiasticus saying like 1,000. Hold on, let's see. Is it this scripture? I don't think it is. Hold on. No, it was in chapter 39, I believe. It is chapter 13. It meant, yeah, we won't be forgotten neither. We do the rest of the end. The spiritual world will recognize who we are, like 1,000. But on this so-called planet Earth, we pushing the work. We doing the work to the best of our ability. But they want to forget about it. Say, oh no, don't listen to them. Then they want to brush you out like the addict. They don't know what you've been. They try to forget what you said. That's what they acting like. That's what that is. Let's go verse 11. Affiliate not to be made equal unto him in talk, and believe not his many words. For with most communication will he temper thee, and smite upon thee will get out of the secrets. It's just like they keep. It's like they say many words. They say this. They say they'll do one thing and turn around and do another thing. They contradict themselves a lot. Let's put it that way. They contradict themselves a lot. They say one thing and turn around and do another thing, and then one led to another. They one led to another. You can't believe their word. You can't believe in a man. You believe in the Most High. You don't believe in a woman. You believe in the Most High. You don't believe in kids and teenagers. You believe in the Most High. You don't believe in evildoers. You believe in the Most High. And that's what that basically means. They keep secrets from you. That means you take a Satan oath. You never tell the secrets. That's what that means. Because a lot of them never told you the real truth, like James Brown. What's the other motherfucker name? Luther Vandross. Aretha Franklin. Lena Horne. I think Lena Horne died. I think she died. I don't know if she died. I think she died. What's the other one? Dick Gregory. Well, Dick Gregory told a lot of real truth, huh? What'd you say, huh? How can you prove that, huh? Let me stop sounding like Dick Gregory. But Dick Gregory died like a G though. Although he sold out too, he part of the bootleg too. Yeah, they never told you what Dick Gregory did. Paul Mooney kind of told some truth. He did too. Let me see. Esther Road never told you the truth. Red Fox kind of told some truth. What's that lady name? LaWanda Page. She never told you the real truth because she sold out too. Before she died, she sold out too. Yeah. And Michael gay ass, what the name? Rap Carter gay ass. Jay-Z, I never took Jimmy Walker serious. They made his character like a damn joke. Let's put it that way. And yeah, let's go to by saying that. Let's go to verse 12. For cruelly he will lay up the word and will not spare the hurt, and will put thee to prison. So some of y'all so-called black didn't finish your 400-year slave term. That's why a lot of black individuals in prison right now, because they didn't serve their slave term all the way. Let's put it that way. They didn't serve their slave term all the way. That's why a lot of them in prison, but a lot of them got false accused too. But I said I mentioned it before and stuff. And yeah, they laid up on the word. They believed in the word. Then they got away from the word. Then they got hurt. They got caught. They got caught and they hurt now because they went to jail and stuff. Because prison ain't a good place to go. It ain't the spot. Prison ain't the spot. Jail ain't the spot. And let's go to verse 13. Observe and take good heed. The Most High, the Yahweh is speaking. Let's continue. For thou walketh in the perilous of the overthrown. When thee hears these things, awake unto sleep. It's just like we're in a deep sleep, and we not woke up yet. But our spirit right now is with Yahweh. Our inner spirit with the Most High. This is our second body. This is our second life. It's called Mitsu, clones. The Most High made clones for Satan did. Satan didn't remember everything the Most High did. We ain't know about a bunch of clones. A bunch of clones in a meat suit. It's just our spirit. This is our flesh. And that's why demigods are obsessed with flesh. When they do cannibalism and torture children with human trafficking and sex trafficking and stuff. Pedophilia and pedophile and stuff. And RAPE. Rape and stuff. Let's go to, hold on, let's get deep into this. Yeah, we took heed to the word of Yahweh. We walking in the paths of overthrowing, means overthrowing the government, overthrowing the Oscars that's against us and stuff. Only 1/3 and the 10%. 2/3 the most Yahweh can care less about, and I can care less about. And let me rephrase that. The Most High don't care about the 2/3 of any so-called ethnicity, or any so-called color, any so-called race. Yahweh don't care about the 2/3. Hey, I don't care about the 2/3. So let's go to verse 14. Love the Lord all thy life, and call upon him for the salvation. You love the Most High. You love him all. You love him for life. You love him all your life. You love him for the life. That means for life. And call upon him for salvation. Call Yahweh ben Yahweh for salvation. Because before you get to the Yahweh, you gotta get to his son Yahweh ben Yahweh first. Get it? I don't think you do. You act like you do. You act like you do. Can the church say Barakatah? All praise and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Son Yahweh ben Yahweh. Barakatah. Favor and peace. But we're gonna continue. Let's go to verse 17. Hold on, verse 16. Hold on. Verse 15. I'm going too far. Let's go to verse 15. In the book of the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 15. Every beast love his life, and every man love his neighbor. Now, what that means, the beast means the evildoer, the demigods. Yeah, the demigods, and they call it the fallen angel offspring. And did you know Luciferian works for the Most High Yahweh? Lucifer don't work for Satan. They got spiritual power too, but they're like dark angels. But the leader name is Ponion, and that's in the book of Revelation. And every man should not, and they ain't talking about every man should love their neighbor, your neighbor. It's talking about your brethren and this real truth of Israel. It's talking about love that brethren, not that damn next door neighbor and across the street and stuff. Not no damn. We ain't loving no goddamn big Ursula, big damn Shirley, and Pooka and Tyrone and Ray Ray. We not talking about them. We ain't talking about no damn Keisha and Tanya and Tasha and stuff. We're not talking about them. We're not talking about them. Let's go to verse 17. No, verse 16. All flesh conserve according to kind, and a man will cleave to his life. A man cleave to any woman he want to cleave to, long as he knows sex constitutes marriage, and long as she spiritual. If you hear without command, that's fine too, but you gotta write a bill of divorcement. That's all I gotta say about that. And flesh gonna be flesh, spirit gonna be flesh gonna be flesh. A man gonna be a man, a woman gonna be a woman. So let's get to that. You cleave to your liking. You are. They say you are with attract. Let's see how true that is. But let's go to verse 17. What fellowship hacks unto the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the spirituality. Because they're godly, I don't want to say that word. It's about wolf and sheep clothing. I said that there's Joe Osteen, T.D. Snakes, Creflo Dollar, she be called Pimpin', Pimpo Dollar, Pussy Bryant, Jamal Bryant. Don't Joe Money like don't Joe Money like she's sick. She losing all that weight. But the Most High said, "Woe to you, pastor," mean destruction. He'll kill you in sickness. Look how bad Joy Meyer look right now. Last time I seen her, she looked totally bad. She almost looked like Eddie Long. Yeah. Cause he looked that way before he passed away. He looked real skinny. And you know how many dicks how many pussy she licked it, and how many dicks she sucked to get to the top. I can't believe you said that about Joy Meyer. Well, kick a brick if you don't like it. That cracker ass hoe wasn't shit. She just was a big sellout than the rest of them. Oh, we ain't forgetting Mary, but they drunk ass. Every time they perform, they drunk them a damn Cristal or some shit. The God in me, bitch, sit y'all harlot asses down. And what's that other one? It's God. Colonel Thomas, that's his name. I always forgot his damn name. That was Colonel Thomas. Somebody get this guy out of praise. That guy, he know he a clown. Colonel Thomas. But he sold his soul too. What's that other clown name? Wayne T. I don't like that guy either. He think he an apostle. The last apostle was on this planet was Paul. And he ain't nowhere close to Paul. You just a 501c government funded sucker suit wearing pastor. Yeah. And what's that the guy named that fake ass green Joe Osteen, that clown. That the fakest green smile I've seen in my life didn't help them folks out in Houston, Texas. But saying the door one church went over that damn Hurricane Ivy came, where the door of the church was over that, Joe. I'm glad somebody caught that on Facebook, although that shit was like 6-7 years ago. Look at those fake ass. Joe OC 6 Joe short motherfucker ass down. Always throwing at the pyramid every time you damn talk. Always throwing at that damn Satan pyramid. Damn idiot. And your wife Victoria, oh Lord. That bitch like a damn transformer. She like a transvestite on steroids. Let's put it that way. Yeah, because the wolf in sheep clothing. They wolves in sheep clothing because they trying to deceive the sheep. They try to deceive the lamb. So you can't get close to the lamb that's sincere. You can get too close to them lamb that want to be entertained, want to hit all that showboat and shit. Because that's all y'all do is showboat. Y'all tell 10% real truth and make a U-turn and tell 90% of lies. That's what all y'all do. Even religion do that shit. Even your boy, the last hope, he does that shit, but I ain't gonna say his name because he ain't worth saying right today or any day really. But if I mention him on Sunday on my radio, so be it. So the sinner with the spiritual is between. I think it's saying the difference between the sinner and the spiritual. The spirit, when you came a sinner, you came spiritual and stuff. Especially when you try to learn the Most High and stuff. We still living in sin, but we're not sinners once you get in this real truth. Nobody ain't gonna tell you that. Titles and stuff. Them damn titles. They say that shit, but I know it's true. But they saying it in a flesh way. I'm saying it in a righteous way. So let's get to verse 18. What agrees in that between the hyenas and a dog? The difference between the hyena and the hyena know that dog gonna bite the shit out of him, especially that pig bull. Gonna bite the shit out of his ass. Gonna bite the shit out of that hyena. So they know how to be quick. They agree. There ain't no agreement between the hyena and the dog, cause they both alike. They like the damn bark with no damn bite. But them pit bulls will bite, but them hyenas, they just bite. They just bark, they ain't gonna bite. Now you got some dogs don't bite, you like the mutt dogs and stuff. And let's answer that question. And what peace between the rich and the poor? Ain't no peace between the rich and the poor. The rich gonna keep getting richer, and the poor gotta hustle. The poor gotta hustle. Let's put it that way. And let's go to verse 19. And the wild ass is the lion prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. What that means is the lions are the leaders, the lions are the kings of the goddamn wilderness. So that tell you right there, Judah is a lion. We bold as a lion, and we be bold as a lion, and it means necessary. We bold as a lion. We are lions. That symbol with the lion, that's the tribe of Judah. Tribe of Judah. And then the rich eat up. What I mean by the rich eat up the poor, that means they take from the poor, but they don't give shit to the poor. That's what that means. Let's go to verse 20. Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 20. Hold on, before I get to verse 20. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, as the proud hates humanity. So the rich abominate the poor. That means they hate humiliation. The rich do. They hate humiliation. If you screw up and they love performance and stuff, they punish you with especially the entertainment. They punish you. Satan beat the shit out of you, but you thinking they be having black eyes? That's Satan punishing them. They submit to Satan. They beat themselves to death. Sometimes Satan doing it itself, or one of the demigods will do it. And they try to abominate the poor by doing blood sacrifices, human sacrifices. That's a blood offering and stuff. They do it to children all the time. They sacrifice. They kidnap children all the time, but they sacrifice children every month. On the 13th, they have a meeting in the dungeon, and only who can go there except the so-called black people. When the so-called black people have they little meeting on the 13th, they do it in Atlanta. Started with Lee Daniels, faggot ass, and Tyler Perry, sis ass. And Oprah Winfrey need to sit her ass down. That's one ugly ass rich billionaire. And she cloned, by the way. She been cloned since the early 90s or late 80s. And Gayle King, ooh Lord. That thing look just like a straight man. I don't care what nobody says. That bitch like a transsexual on treadmills. I'm just being real. That ugly thing, Gayle King. Yeah, let's go to verse 21. A rich man begins to fall. Oh, he's falling, all right. That's why he's gonna try to do anything. He'll try to give you his daughter. He'll try to give you all the cars. He's gonna try to give you all the money, but the money ain't gonna be that no good. He's gonna give you all his credit card with money on it, but that ain't gonna be no good because they're gonna have the mark of the beast. They're gonna have the microchip in your hand and your forehead. They happen on the watches and stuff right now, and paying for your food and shit right now. The mark of the beast been here. It been here. The mark of the beast been here since 2004. Did you know that? It ain't just came out over there in 2000. It's been here. Y'all just catching on to this shit in 2022, so-called 2022. Let's go. What it said. Yeah, the rich man falling. America's falling, and it got to burn to crisp. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. And it said it was held up on his friends, but a poor man bent down is through also away by his friend. So this basically saying they held up by their friend. They saying, what's happening? Well, they said this gonna happen, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Let them do what they must. Let them say what they want to say, because they know their time is almost up. Their time almost up. And then they said they try to keep the poor away from their friends. Say like they homeless and they got friends that's homeless, but they try to capture them and try to make them do what they do, try to be like a slave or something like that. And they try to prove it away, but with the real friends, not the friends that they want to be friends with. It's the friends they trying to hook them up with and stuff, all that hookup and shit. Oh, you live in the project, you want to get this money, man. You want to stay in the project. It's like an offering, like Satan does to the entertainers and sports anchors and news anchors and stuff. That's what Satan does. Let's go to verse 22. Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 22. When a rich man is falling, he have many helpers. Yeah, don't it seem like the rich have a lot of help when they got money? Everybody want to be around. It's just like nobody don't want to be around about a broke. Everybody's like, I don't want to be around about. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay to be broke sometimes, but it ain't okay to be broke all the time. Yeah, nobody don't want to be broke. Everybody want to get away from the broke. Everybody happy when you're rich. It seems like a lot of people. It's like everybody happy when you're rich, but they ain't nobody happy when you broke or poor. Nobody happy when you're poor. They look down on poor, but the poor living better than the rich. Did you know that? Let's say that one more time. The poor folks living better than the rich folks. The rich folk got a boring ass life. I've been around the rich before, and I've been around the poor a lot of times, and I've been around the middle class a few times, so I know the deal. Okay, when he, okay, let's say that again. He's speaking things not to be spoken, like a rich man trying to say he about the Most High. Motherfucker, you ain't about no Most High. You about that money. You about your damn constituents. You about your buddies. You about impressing with them high priced cars and stuff. Because you ain't favored. You're blessed by Satan. Satan gave you the riches. Let's continue. And yet man justify him. They take off. You see how they take off just like the celebrities. You see how most people take off for their favorite celebrities because they rich on paper, but when they get their money, they don't get them $5,000 a week. Did you know that? So that tell you they're not rich for real. It's all a game. It's all fake and fame. Let's continue. Let's continue. And the poor man slips. So the poor man slips sometimes. He might smoke him a little crack sometime, or he might drink sometime. They take the pain away, so they think they're taking the pain away. And yet they rebuke him. Rebuke him too. They rebuke him. See, we rebuke the rich, but the rich try to rebuke the poor. The middle class try to rebuke the poor, but they don't know about the poor life. They never lived that homeless life. They never lived in shelter. They never had to live from place to place. They never lived slept on a concrete, slept on grass and stuff, slept in tents and stuff, slept on the streets and stuff. They try to rebuke the poor, but we're rebuking the rich. I'm rebuking the rich right now. Rich folks, Yahweh's not with you. Give all the money away you want to. It's not gonna help you. Give all your daughters away, your rich daughters away, your suburban daughters away. It's not gonna help you. All that is gonna be a waste of time. Live it up. Live the American dream, because it's an American nightmare when the Most High finished with your ass. Did you understand what YAH'S Vessel just told you? Did you understand what I just said? Can you comprehend what I just said? Then shut the fuck up and let me read. Let's go. And he spoken wisely and couldn't have no place. That means he homeless. That's what the basically saying. I think I broke it down already. Let's go to verse 23. Let's go to verse 23. When a rich man speaking, every man hold his tongue, and he look where he say. He looking what he say. Why do when entertainers say something, everybody get quiet? Everybody every knee and head bow to the poor. I mean to the rich man. They listen to that goddamn they listen to that fucking Beyonce. They listen to that damn Beyonce. Don't they? They listen to that damn Beyonce. They listen to that Cardi B. They listen to that Denzel Washington. They listen to Forrest Whitaker. They don't listen to R. Kelly, so we can forget about R. Kelly. Jay-Z, they barely listen to him. They listen to that Jamie Foxx, that Tyler Perry, that Oprah Winfrey, that Angela Bassett. Well, she's a transgender, by the way. Angela Bassett is a transgender. Get mad, so sad. Yeah, so let's continue. Every man hold his, when a rich man speaking, every man hold his tongue. Let's go for women too. And he look what he say. He look at what he say. They instruct into the clouds, because they praise him like he the Most High Yahweh. That's what it's saying. But if the poor man speaking, they say, what fella is this? Like me, I'm poor. They say, who the hell is this guy? He sound like he poor. YAH'S Vessel. King YAH'S, he sound like he poor. Why we gotta listen to him? He just talking about the Most High. He ain't giving us no money. He ain't giving us no money. He ain't giving us no house. He ain't giving us no car. That's what they say. They say it about you too. 1/3 of Hebrews and 1/3 of Israelites that's teaching the word of the Most High to the best of your ability. They said it about you too. Don't trip. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they said what fella is that? I answer that question. And if he stumbles, they will help to overthrow him. Say like you talk for a minute and then you stop for a minute. They overthrow you, that means overtalk you. Overthrow him, that means they overtalk you. Every time you try to say something, they say, well, anyway, and then you trying to talk, they just running their mouth and just trying to damn be aggressive and try to talk over you and stuff. That's what that means. Let's go to verse 24. Riches are good unto him that has no sin, and the poverty is evil in the mouth of the unrighteous. We'll say unrighteous. That means what that means he's rich. He's rich. He think he's rich. He's good. He think he can't do no wrong. He ain't got no sin on that because he's rich. He think he's good. But they say being in poverty is evil. Not being in projects is evil, but not being in poverty is evil. Being in projects is evil. Hell, being rich is evil too. It's vice versa. It goes both ways. Let's go to verse 25. And the heart of a man changes his consulate, whether it be for good or evil, and a married heart making a cheerful consulate. That means his mind. His mind changes consulate, whether he's good or bad, because we all eat one time and he become good. And then it says a married heart make a cheerful married heart means sincere. That's all it means, sincere and stuff. Let's look that up right quick. Let's look that up right quick. I don't want to leave nobody out empty with this one. Oh, a broken spirit. Okay, a broken spirit. Okay, that what that mean. That what that mean. That what that mean. That what that mean. A broken spirit. Yeah, broken spirit. A broken spirit. Yeah, a broken spirit. That what that mean. A broken spirit. That what I mean. A broken spirit. Let's read it one more time in verse 25. The heart of a man changes his consulate. That means his mind changes his consulate, whether it be good or evil. Whether it be good or evil. With a married heart, I mean the broken spirit makes a cheerful consulate. He had a broken spirit, but his married mind with a broken spirit was a cheerful consulate. He cheered up when he had that broken spirit and he tried to get right. That's what that means. And verse 26, the last one of the Ecclesiasticus, the book of the Apocrypha, the Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 26, the last one, in verse 26. A cheerful consulate is a token of a heart that is in prosperity. That means he a token Negro that that act like he for black people, but he's not for black people. He for the Brotherhood of Masonic. He for the elites. He for the boule, and he trying to sell you down the drain, lead you astray. And let's go continue. And the founder out of parables. The parable, because the scriptures are in parable. I mean, yeah, it went to an old stuff, and then the final of this parable, and is a wanton labor of the mind. That means your mind. They say your heart. It means your mind. That's all the business saying. Yeah. We got to do the scriptures, the whole Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, from verse 1 to verse 26. We got that done. Yeah, we got that done and stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be a long show today. Like I said, like I promised you and stuff. But like I said, I ain't gonna say promise. Well, I can say promise. Yeah, we made it. I know this time you can hear me very clearly. And stuff with my other headphones. My headphones, they were beeping and kept making all that that noise. I hated that. I said, nah, let me do that back over for Yahweh. I said, no, I'm do that back over for Yahweh. To hell with that. I'm gonna do this show back over. And I'm glad it's a longer show this time. It's longer than the one I did the other day. I mean, yeah, the other day, Sunday. So I did no reparation. This time I did the book of the Apocrypha, the Ecclesiasticus, the whole chapter 13. Got that straight now. I hope you understand. I wrote everything. A lot of scriptures are in parables. I would say 70% of the scriptures are in parables. Let's put it that way. 70% of the scriptures are in parables. You got to catch it, though. You got to catch it just in time with your third eye. And stuff. And yeah. Hope you like the show like I like it. This is the 5th episode of the YAH'S Vessel Podcast Show. I know you're digging it. Some of them hating too. But it's okay. The naysayers. They know no better. They say forget those that know what they do. Nah, it ain't. I don't believe that. You ain't gonna forget those that they know what they damn doing. They full of shit. Not shit, shit. Not shit, shit. Yeah. You can get mad all you feel. You can get mad all you feel. That's my new other word. All you feel. Not all you want, all you feel. Just that damn baseball game, and cause I stay close to a stadium and close to a track, by a railroad track. I won't go let that damn stop me from doing this show today. No matter what they try to, no matter what Satan try to do, or what the worldly people try to do, and what the demigods try to do, they can watch all they want to, but this show is gonna hit. It was gonna come regardless, whether they like it or not. Whether they like it or not. Did you understand? Did you receive it today? Did you receive it today, saints? Did you receive it today, saints? I know y'all received it. I know some of them hate, but they gotta appreciate the work. And by the way, my poetry, I did 11 stories. Which one story? I did something I had created about my books and all that stuff. I did 2 customs. I did 2 journals. I did 3 bookmarks. And I did I think I did at least 780 poems. I started off with when I did my poetry, I did a mini book a few times. Then I started learning how to do poetry. I'm still learning now how to do poetry. And I got viral and stuff, and and to start doing poetry like I needed it to be like I needed the right light, not what nobody else say and stuff. Because that eventually was gonna happen anyway. You start out a rookie, a beginner, and you start doing poetry and stuff. And yeah, and my shit, I ain't gonna keep hopping on this too long. My shit went broad, and most of them motherfuckers been on poetry for like 13 years and 5, 6, 7 years. How come y'all ain't went viral? But I did. Where y'all was at? It got. I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right. I'm only one man. By the way, that's both my poetry. I'm only one man, and I must be doing something right. hmm But most of you want to be entertained. Some of y'all are here for the word of Yahweh, the spiritual thing. Some of y'all want to see me clown. Some of y'all want me to gospel and draw me bullshit. You want me to do 95% of real truth and do 5% bullshitting. I guess renting and venting, but it ain't gonna come here. I ain't gonna do all that. If I do that, it got to be something really crazy happen. Got to be something really crazy happen for me to do that. Got to be something me crazy to do that one. You're crazy. I ain't gonna say crazy. I'm saying crazy. You're crazy. I made that word. I had said that before. I said that shit before. I made that word up before. Crazy, not crazy. Crazy. I done soldier, not told you, soldier. The game he sold, not told. That's why I put it in the book. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoying the show like I suppose like you want to. I try to put the best content out as possible. Auto, whatever you want to call it. And yeah. I guess you'll get it soon. The show will be downloaded and stuff. And I've been on Spreaker for like 2 months. I've been on poetry for almost 3 years. And I've been writing books in 2018. My first book came out in 2019. Then my second book came out in 2019. My ebook came out in 2020. And my last book came out in 2021. Again, my first book came out in 2019. My second book came out in 2019. End of 2019. My ebook came out in 2020. And my last book came out in 2021. I don't think I'm going to write no more books right now. I'm trying to get these popping and selling and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Dun, 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 dun. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on and on. I might do another 5 minutes of my podcast. Yeah, let me know what you comment sometime and stuff. I know, United States #1, but they don't some I don't like what I be saying stuff about single mamas and women in general, or talk about spirituality or real truth. And they the biggest ear hustlers, Americans. And then I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to Germany. Let me see. I'm gonna shout out who? Damn, I know the other one. I'm trying to see. I know Germany is one of them. Shout out to Germany. Like I said before, I know there's another one that another one will listen to my shows. You got to find out right about hold on. Give me time. Leave me alone. No, I'm way down now. No. Hold on. Dang, I hate when this stuff happen like that. Hold on. I don't want to act I'm playing on the phone. Come on, damn it. Come on, damn it. I know I can find it. I think I found it. Oh. Yeah, shout out to Germany. Shout out to Spain. Shout out to Pakistan. And let me shout out some more continents. I'm gonna get to it. Give me like 30 seconds. Now they passed 30 seconds. Let me get 60 seconds. Hold on. I know. Hold on. It's almost there, right about now. Shout out to Brazil, shout out to Denmark, and shout out to Israel. And I hope, and I pray. I hope it's some so-called black people listen to it, or so-called Denmark people, whatever, listen to it, so-called black people in Israel. Not the synagogue, not them, but the black people that's in Israel and stuff. Shout out to Brazil. There's a lot of sexy, beautiful women out there in Brazil. Brazilian women. And some of them are cocky buns, some of them are people, some of them are Hebrews, some of them cocky buns too. Okay, that was good. That's good there. And all the glory, all the praise goes to Yahweh, Son Yahweh being Yahweh, the 7 angel and the 400 million signing. King YAH'S Vessel, aka YAH'S Vessel, is signed on Spreaker.com.